Michael.
I'm afraid you may be a little late, Tracy.
Oh, yippee. It's my devoted brother and his equally devoted wife. How charming to see you.
You may not think so after you hear the news.
What news is that, brother dear?
We know all about your scam, Tracy.
What scam is that, brother dear?
I'm going to let my wife enlighten you, dear sister, would you?
Oh, thank you. My pleasure. We are talking about the sleazy manipulation of Lila, not to mention the rest of the EOQ stockholders, in selling all of the tankers to Nicholas Van Buren.
For a very lucrative finder's fee.
My, oh my, it must be 5 o'clock by now.
Well, it's absolutely a ridiculous idea that you would even consider such an absurd thought that I would betray my family.
You think so? I even got in touch with my attorney to see if there was some way I could stop you from keeping the money.
That's an even more ridiculous idea.
That's what he said. He looked into the matter, told me to forget it.
You don't have a leg to stand on.
Neither will you at the moment, Tracy. You see, the courts have frozen every dime you own.
In other words, I think what Ellen is saying is, Tracy, you're on the skids.
Ta-ta.
So the men we saw at the bank with Sean Donnelly were from the courts.
No, what do you expect? I mean, it's pretty obvious that your very dear friend, Nicholas Van Buren, is up to some nefarious scheme.
Yeah, and Alan and his shrew wife were just up to their old tricks. Trying to undermine me.
Doing an admirable job of it.
Excuse me, Miss Quartermain. Mr. Baldwin is here.
Oh, perfect timing. Show him in.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we will sort this thing out. Scotty!
Tracy?
How perfect of you to stop by.
Oh, good. Lord Ashton.
A pleasure.
Nice to see you.
My brother just told me there seems to be some confusion about my bank account.
Oh, well, there's no confusion. I was on my way over to tell you. The courts have iced your account.
They can't do that.
Tell it to Washington.
Mother, I am telling you the truth. Tracy has deliberately deceived you. She's committed fraud.
Alan, you can't be serious.
He is serious, Lila, really. Tracy used every single trick in the book to get all of us to sell those tankers to Nicholas Van Buren so she could get a huge finder's fee.
This is dreadful. Tracy will just have to give us an explanation.
Mother, all you are going to hear are more lies.
This is incredible. They can't take my money.
Well, they're not taking it. They're just making sure that you don't take it.
Welcome to the ranks of the impoverished, Tracy.
Alan's fault. He's trying to ruin me. He wants control of ELQ.
That shouldn't be too difficult, Tracy, when the board finds out about your gutter dealings with Nicholas Van Buren.
Oh, I see you've recruited Mother, you pig.
That will be quite enough of this bickering, both of you. Now, Tracy, I want the truth. What is this I hear about you arranging a sale of the tankers to Mr. Van Buren in order to receive what is it called, dear?
It's a finder's fee, Mother. The exact number was $5 million. Now, that should tell you something about the sense of loyalty that Tracy has for this family.
Oh, Tracy. You received $5 million for persuading us to sell those tankers?
Well, Mother, I just wanted to make Daddy proud. I wanted him to know that I could do a really big business deal. You can't blame me for that, can you, Mom?
I think I'm going to be sick.
I know.
Tracy, let me give you a big flash. You may spend the rest of your life in prison for being involved with Van Buren, who is involved in international espionage and intrigue.
Alan, I only arranged for the sale.
Scott, exactly how vulnerable is Tracy from a legal standpoint?
Well, you know, violation of another country's laws, supporting the overthrow of a government, treason,
Treason?
Treason.
Oh, dear, I wish I hadn't started all this.
Mama.
No, Tracy. I do not wish to discuss this matter any further until I've had time to think about it. And that applies to the rest of the family, too.
Yes, Mother. Well, come on, Monica. Let's give Tracy a little chance to get together with the Scheisser lawyer, cook up a little more fraud. Bye-bye.
Oh, certainly I don't want to interfere with such genius. Isn't it heavenly?
Oh, that's gorgeous. No wonder Mother wanted to stay out in the garden.
She was also upset with Tracy.
So was I.
Yes, but you seem to have calmed down.
Well, I've got more important things on my mind, namely you.
Me?
I think it's about time that we talked about Wilson Pharmaceuticals.
No, I don't. I don't think it's time at all. Alan, come on. I told you. I do not have any intention of going to Vermont.
I know.
And heading up a research lab.
I know, and I accept and I understand the fact that you don't want to go.
You do?
Yes, I do. I know you don't want to be away from me and the boys. I'd feel the same way.
This is a surprise.
Well, why should it be a surprise? Our relationship is going so well, Monica. I tell you, I've never enjoyed so much the two of us just being together.
I think you really mean that.
Yes, I do. And I'm sure you feel the same way.
Yes, I do. Things are going very well for us right now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you absolutely sure you don't mind me not going to Vermont here?
I'm sure. Even though I know that you are the right person for the job.
Well, then what are you going to do?
Well, if the mountain won't come to Muhammad.
Oh, no, you're not
Oh,
serious.
yes, I am. Oh, I am. I'm going to take the entire research lab from Vermont and move it to Port Charles. And then you're not going to have any excuse whatsoever not to take the job. And once we get dermostatin perfected, I'm going to win the bet, and I'm going to take control of the OQ.
Well, that's going to make Tracy's day, isn't it?
It would also have made my father's day. He's going to know once and for all that I deserve to be the head of this family.
Well, it's the Lovebirds. I must say, you two seem a color sight more cheerful than when last we saw each other.
Well, yes, we are. It's just a matter of perspective, isn't it?
Perspective, you know, I had to try some of that. Apparently it's done wonders for your complexion, Monica.
I know. Feel like I'm absolutely glowing. Here.
Oh, thank you.